Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Happy Tuesday. Tuesday to you all. Hopefully having a good one. Or if you're watching this at another point in the week, hopefully having a great day nonetheless. It is now 6 p.m. It's actually quite a little bit past 6 p.m. because I had to scramble and getting concert tickets, which went quite well, all things considered, even though the first 13 minutes I don't think I've ever had such a high pressure situation, but that's besides the point. We have music to get through, and this one's very exciting indeed because Mr. Hui has dropped a special little single titled Easy Dance, which features a certain Miss Kwon Eunbi, who just happens to be my Eyes 1-1 pick from back in day. And I'm very excited for this because I think getting Eunbi on a track means it's probably going to be a great time anyways, but I think the genre is going to be something a little bit more. I reckon it's probably going to be something between what Hui did with, what was it? Was it called Mbop, his solo debut from earlier on in the year, and then get a little bit more like EDM-ified music coming in from Eunbi's side as well, and it's a great time. Because Hui for me has been very intriguing to follow along with. I never got to get to know him as an artist properly. I never really got into Pentagon at all, and when they were around in London at MIK in 2 years ago, Hui was enlisted, so he wasn't part of the lineup, or at least not to my knowledge. And I didn't watch Boys Planet. I don't know how he was on there either, and the only thing I know is his solo debut earlier in the year. So learning experience, but great time nonetheless. So let's get her started one time. Here we go. Okie dokie. Easy Dance featuring Kwon Eunbi by Mr. Hui. Wonder. I hope vibes are good. I hope the vibes are good. And I hope it's a really nice catchy tune, especially considering I'm pretty sure this was performed at Water Bomb, so it's probably going to have a nice vibe to it anyway, so let's send it one time.
Easy dance, Milano, Paris, and New York. Easy dance, 다 같이 똑같은 춤을 춰. Easy dance, hey DJ, turn up the radio. Easy dance, like me.
National Press Services in Washington, D.C. No further details available at this time. Civil defense officials in Cumberland have told newsmen that murder.
I don't know where this is going, but I like the anticipation. Ooh, we got the funk element coming in. It's a little bit loud though. He is very smooth with it, both vocally, but also with the footwork. I hear the background harmony back. This chorus, for a section that it has quite a good bounce to it, it's a very chill chorus, isn't it? Oh, get saucy with it one time. Hui has a certain sauciness in his vocals when he gets really silky smooth with it. That is just so fun to listen to. But it grooves. It's not like the most high energy banger in the world, but I'm vibes with it. Slow it down a little. Well, not slow it down, but calm it down a little bit. Bro, the sauce.
Is it dance? Milano, Paris, and New York. Is it dance? 다 같이 똑같은 춤을 춰. Is it dance? Hey DJ, turn up the radio. Is it dance? Is it dance?
Bonked.
Like me. Is it dance?
It's vibes. It's vibes, and I can definitely get behind vibes. 100%. It's, again, I think his voice, Hui's voice, with that kind of funky beat is such a nice combo, especially when the instrumental section has the freedom to kind of, you know, give way for the vocal a little bit, and it allows for Hui to just pop off with the vocal runs and all the sauce, and it's like, yes, give me all of the sauce. I want to be drenched in the vocal sauce, and it's a great time anyways, because his voice really does suit that kind of thing. And again, having not really knowing Pentagon at all, and I guess, was he part of Triple H as well? Because if he's part of Triple H, I know like 2 songs from Triple H, but he's just a solid vocal that is just brings so much charisma on the microphone every time I listen to him. And admittedly, that's not a lot because I don't know a lot of stuff from him, but every single time I'm always left just both gobsmacked but also impressed at just how much he does vocally. But it's never overdoing it. You know, there's some people who will throw in all the flavor and all the seasoning and all the herbs and spices vocally, and it just becomes too much. It never feels like that with Hui. It's always perfectly in line with what the song needs, and is just such an enjoyable experience. Is, you know, you're gonna get that vocal sauce, you just don't know when, and when it happens, it's nice. And then getting kind of relaxed and be involved in the chorus too, I'm not mad at it. I mean, it's definitely a song that is, ooh, in terms of era-wise, where would it fall under? Because her title tracks have, especially since Glitch, have been pretty punchy, but it's not your, you know, like calm and relaxed vibey ballads, or just the vibey tracks that she's done, like, gosh, like Mirror, her was a special single she did. Oh gosh, there was one with Paul Blanco that she did, that last year. Why is it not coming to my head? Oh, that's gonna bother me. That's really gonna bother me. But she can do like the really punchy dance music stuff, but she can also do the really mellow stuff as well. Easy Dance for me kind of sits right in the middle. It's got the pacing of the smoother stuff, and it's got the vocals of the smoother stuff, but the overall vibe of the song has more of that dance vibe to it, and I think it's a really cool middle ground. Let's go back to the beginning and talk about it a little bit though.
Milano, Paris, and New York. Is it dance?
The way the song opens is,
똑같은 춤을 춰. Is it dance? Hey DJ, turn up the radio. Is it dance? Is it dance? Like me.
maybe it's my this isn't meant to brag or anything, but I like to think of myself as having pretty close to perfect pitch. That little plucky synth part in this intro goes, like, fluctuates in and out of tune throughout the entire thing, and it throws me off because I don't know what key it's supposed to be written in. And when you get a top line that's, you know, essentially talking, it becomes even harder to try and spot like what the key is, because when you have a talking on top line, you don't really need a key, like a set key to be in, because talking tone doesn't really have a tuning, if that makes sense. Very misleading opening, but this is just for me. If you like that kind of plucky stuff, I bet you're gonna like it. Because now we have a properly established key.
Civil defense officials in Cumberland have told newsmen that murder victims, this is in Washington, D.C.
1, 2, 3, break it down now.
And you get this kick coming in. With the little background ad-libs coming in. Head voice. Like, how does a man possess this much vocal sauce and do it flawlessly every single time is beyond my comprehension. Keep going though. Very subtle Eunbi harmony in the background that just gets added in right at the end of that pre-chorus. And then now that we've got that kind of talk singing top line back, but this time it's got a properly pitched instrumental section behind it. Now everything feels locked in, everything feels cohesive. It's amazing what that one little thing can do. Do that again. Brother, how, Sway, how? And it's not just the funky stuff he does, son. Like, oh, God, I wish I had vocal talent like that. My God, that's got me jealous. Oh my goodness. I'm genuinely lost for words at how impressive vocally Hui is. And, you know, maybe this doesn't come as a surprise to long-time, I don't actually know what Pentagon fans would call, so I can only apologize for that, but yeah, I have no words to truly describe the caliber of Hui's vocal sauce. Like, I knew he was talented vocally, but this is... And I reckon, long-time Pentagon fans, if you catch wind of, you know, me watching along to this, do give me examples of just really impressive Hui vocal performances, because I will eat that up. Now, I might not get around to it on camera, but if there's like previous, you know, stages and stuff where Hui just has absolutely gone mental with the vocals, yeah, link them to me. I will take any of them that you've got, because he's so fun to listen to. He's so fun to listen to. And, like, ultimately, I kind of came here for Eunbi's feature, but I left absolutely blown away by Hui. And, you know what, consider me a fan of his work properly. Terrific stuff indeed. But that is going to be it for me today. Thank you all for watching along with me. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. One last request from me today. Let us work together as a community to bring a little bit of extra happiness back into the world. Whether it be, you know, checking with your friends and family, holding the door open for somebody, or even picking up a piece of trash off the street. Just one small act of kindness that may brighten up someone else's day to day. And know that wherever you are in the world, should you ever be going through a tough time in your life, for whatever reason it may be, even though I'm just some guy on the internet who waffles about music in his free time, and know that I will always be a friend, ally, and a shoulder to lean on whatever you need me. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.